The following contains mature themes and strong language. Listener caution is advised. Okay. I will tell you, for the people who were here last month, I'm not going to talk about vaginas again. I'm really not sure what you would talk about with vaginas and stranded. Other than, you know, I was stranded in one for 9 months, but I don't really remember. Actually, for people who are regular attendees of this, what I'm going to do is get back to sort of my bread and butter, which is stupid shit I did when I was in college.
Yay!
Yeah, there we go. So, one spring break, me and all my fraternity brothers, we went down, we decided to go to St. George Island, which was a little rustic now, but then it was very, very rustic because it would be quiet and we could drink and hang out in peace, which was all fine and well. No crowds kind of also meant no girls. So that got old after about 2 days. So we decided we'd all go up to Panama City Beach. And we divided up into cars. Me, Todd Wilson, who's spoken here before, one of my fraternity brothers, Steve Dodd, and this guy named Shelby, one of the older brothers, drove up to Panama City. Now, I should tell you, for the younger people, Panama City then wasn't like now with the tall condominiums and the shops and the clubs and all the fancy shit you got now. It was really more like a trailer park with a beach back then. And during spring break, you would find it stuffed to the gills with the denizens of every community college in the Southeast, all driving up and down the strip in their T-top Trans Ams with their airbrush vanity plates on the front that said Dwayne in Kenny. Hawaiian shirts, puka shell necklaces, mullets flowing in the breeze. So we hung out on the beach for a while, and then we saw this dude was renting these one-sail catamarans. You know, it's sort of 2 pontoons with a canvas stretched across it and a mast and a sail and a rudder. And we thought, that'd be fun. Any of us know how to sail? Todd goes, yeah, I know a little bit. Now, what you understand about Todd is when Todd says, I can do something, that can mean anything from, I'm a certified expert and with a certificate to prove it, to, I was in the room once where someone did something similar. Now, I don't know where Todd's sailing knowledge actually fell. It wasn't here. So we rent the thing, and we get the sail up, and we get the rudder going, and the wind's blowing offshore. So we're, this is easy. We're sailing along, This is great. And we turn around, and shore's getting awfully far away. So we're like, well, we should probably turn this thing around. Yeah, that's where it got complicated. We knew how to fucking turn the thing around. We could sail in the direction the wind was blowing, but turning it around, that involves shit like tacking and a bunch of other nautical terms I'm not going to get into, but we can just lump them into the category of knowing how to fucking sail, which we did not. So the guys were like, well, what are we going to do? And I'm like, well, if my sense of where we are is correct and my geographical knowledge is up to date, what we're going to do is wash up ashore in the Yucatan Peninsula in about 4 days. It was at this point that Steve decided to share with us, this would have been something we would like to know earlier, that he was deathly afraid of boats and drowning because he almost drowned in a boating accident when he was young. So he's beginning to panic, wrapped around the mast, screaming that we're all going to die. So we decided we take the sail down. So the first thing you do when you're trying to get out of a hole is quit digging. So we let the sail down, so we stop. And we're like, well, what are we going to do? And then one of us, I don't remember which, came up with the bright idea, is we'll get the boat turned around, and there's 4 of us. 2 of us will get in the water and swim the boat for a while, and then we'll switch out, all right? Until we get to where the wave action takes us back to shore. That sounds like a pretty good idea, and it may well have been. that was when we saw the jellyfish. Now, I like a few jellyfish. Not even like a bunch of jellyfish. The World Goddamn Congress of Jellyfish, where we had sailed right into it. They were everywhere. You know, hanging out, attending trade shows, electing their leaders, whatever they did. There were a million of them everywhere. So we were getting in the water, and it started to get a little late. And after a while, we were at the point of talking about who we were going to eat first. Steve. We would eat fucking Steve first. When one of us noticed that the wind had changed and it was blowing back in towards shore. So, oh shit, we got the sail back up and finally got the boat back in where wave action took it ashore. And we get out. Dude's like, man, y'all were out there a while. Y'all have fun? Yeah. It was great. We weren't doing shit. It was great. All we wanted to do was get in the car, get back to St. George, and get drunk. So we get to the car, and Shelby starts doing this fucking thing. Yeah. His keys are at the bottom of the Gulf of Mexico, probably being studied by jellyfish scientists. So you got to remember now, no cell phones. You know, this is 1985. So we're like, well, somebody's going to have to do this. Go find a payphone, is what you would have to do back then. Get some yellow pages out and find a locksmith. So somehow it's decided that Shelby and Todd are going to go find the phone, and for some reason Steve and I are going to stay with the car. At a half hour, they're gone. An hour, they're gone. Hour and a half, they're gone. But out of hour and 45, we're like, fuck this, we're going to go find them. I don't know what the hell happened. So we go across to the strip mall that we'd seen them heading to. The only place we could find open there was this little pizza joint. We go in, sure as shit, there they are, finishing off the pizza and drinking the last of the beer down. They had called the locksmith and decided, well, fuck it, we'll have a good time while we're waiting and leave fucking Kevin and Steve out in the middle of nowhere. And then Todd's like, well, we were going to bring you some. Some what, Todd? The pizza's gone. You're drinking the last of the beer. Swear to fucking God. I mean, you know, it's been 35 years. It's just kind of funny. It's not funny. So we eventually, the locksmith comes and we get back to St. George. I did get Todd back a little bit. I told a story several months ago, if y'all any of you who were here then, about when I got drunk at St. George and I drove Todd's car back, and I thought I'd pulled the light switch on, but I pulled the hood latch and I drove it back with the hood up. But, so I got Todd back. But in any event, thank you. And